what's up? Just trying to figure out how to train a dragon? Say less, you in the right spot. Like this spot, right? What up? It's your boy Lee. I'm here with Rocket the Iguana. And if you hear from TikTok or Instagram, then you already know that Rocket is my 5-year-old, 5.5 feet long red iguana. And he kind of went viral on TikTok, for doing some cool things. And I was getting a lot of comments and requests on TikTok asking me how did I get him so calm and quote unquote trained. Well, today I just wanted to drop, like 3 main things that help me out, and hopefully if you got a new reptile or iguana, these things can help you. And real quick, let me just throw this disclaimer out there. I didn't go to school to work with reptiles or nothing. I'm not a quote unquote professional. I just know what I know from my years of experience. I've been dealing with reptiles, all my life, going back to childhood of, just dealing with reptiles, catching them, observing them, keeping them as pets. And yeah, so we just get into it. The first thing is when you first get your iguana or reptile, you gotta have some patience. Like when you first get him or her, they probably not gonna like you, and that's because they were either in the aquarium all day at the pet shop and then get a lot of human interaction. So you just got to be patient, and when you're going to get them out of their enclosure, you want to try to minimize chasing them around the enclosure. That just makes them scared of you and makes them look at you as a predator. And just have a little patience. Try setting your hand in the enclosure like this. Sometimes the iguanas will come up on your hand, then you raise them out like that and lift them out. Or have your hand like this, where you can, when they come in your hand, you slowly grab them, and you can start off by just holding them inside the enclosure until they're comfortable and not squirming around. And once they get calm, then you can lift them out the enclosure and put them on you, let them crawl on you, and that seems to help. The second thing, in my opinion, I think proper setting and habitat really helps with keeping your iguana calm and in good spirit. If they're not getting the proper humidity, then they're not gonna have the energy or not want to participate, because they're not gonna they're gonna be in stress. If they're not eating right, you gotta have the leafy green vegetables, some bright red vegetables in my opinion, some yellow vegetables. Appetite is everything. If they don't have a good appetite, then that's probably because they're stressed. And if they're stressed, they're not gonna want to be bothered. They're not gonna want you picking them up. And the lighting is also key. The UVB bulbs are important. That's their substitute for the sun. And in nature, if an iguana is not getting any sun, then they're not gonna want to move around. That's how that helps them digest their food along with the humidity. And it's gonna keep them looking good and healthy, feeling good, in good spirit. Having some water in their enclosure. Really, you want to have 2 separate water bowls, maybe one down low where they can they probably gonna poop in that, because in nature the iguanas put their waste in water to hide it from predators, to cover up their scent from predators. And the other one, have it up a little elevated. They don't drink a lot. You just want to put a little water just for them to have, they might take a few sips here and there. Most of their water they're going to consume through their food. So what I like to do is spray a little mist over Rocket's food every now and then. They don't need just a lot of water. Just keep fresh water available for them when they do want it. And last but not least, what I always recommend, is finding your iguana's favorite food that they like to eat, you know, just by observing them, what they eat the most of, or what they go for first. And, you know, try introducing it in your hand, like hand feeding. When I first hand fed Rocket, he loved the iguana pellets, which a lot of people don't recommend, but I never had a problem with the iguana pellets. Rocket loved them as a juvenile, so that's kind of what I use to get him used to me and to come eat out of my hand. And yeah, hand feeding really helps your iguana build a bond with you, because they come to you and look for food. Like Rocket, he maybe want to eat now. This is some cantaloupe milling, by the way. He just came out of his enclosure. You know, when he gets out of his enclosure, he likes to be rubbed, and you know, he like to warm up on his own. So I never really force him. I put that there in case he want to eat it. But that's the other thing too. Along with hand feeding, this is another thing. Like, never force your iguana to do nothing. Like, I said this maybe on one of my lives on TikTok, but I take the zoo approach rather than the circus approach. And when I say that, I mean, like, I let Rocket live his life like he's in a zoo. Like, whatever he does, you know, I observe that. I don't try to make him do tricks. Yeah, I might call him to come get some food, but I don't, you know, try to make him jump through hoops and do nothing out of nature that he don't normally want to do. So yeah, that's real important, just to let your iguana be an iguana, you know. Have his enclosure set up to where he has to work a little bit. You know, the climb don't make everything so easy. You don't want to break his spirit and have him thinking that he's something that he's not, where you don't have to climb and do all of that, because then he's not going to look good and healthy and big and strong. Well, he finished those up. You know, I want to say appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching. And if you're not following, you know, or subscribe, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on TikTok. That's going to be where a lot of cool videos at. I'm going to use the YouTube channel to do a lot of the educational stuff, you know, some longer edits. And yeah, until next time.